Okay, in today's video we will be talking about Rogue belt pouches. We will be talking about a collaboration between Pickled Steel and Stuff We Do for a limited edition Freya, and we will be braaiing some delicious food. G'day world, and welcome back to Stuff We Do, where we do all the knife stuff you love. Knife reviews, knife tests, knife modifications, and outdoor stuff with knives. Today we are looking at little knife slips. Well, slips or belt pouches, whatever you want to call these things. These things are made by Rogue. Now, if you're from South Africa, you should know that name. They make hats and belts and bags and all kinds of like gaiters for your boots and fellies like shoes. So they do all kinds of leather goods. Now I found these pouches and the price on these ones are 65 rand. Okay, so for 65 rand I think this thing is a bargain. Okay, now I do not carry a lot of belt pouches, but this one specifically, okay, I don't have the knife here, but let's take this one. If you have, the other one I'm talking about now is a custom with horn handles and whatnot, so I don't want to scratch it. Then I put it in here and I put this whole thing in my pocket as is, and then I use it like a knife slip. Okay, alternatively, you could do this. Put it on your belt. Okay, let's just do this. If you put a small knife in here, it feels like you're gonna maybe poke it out where they make little slip. So if it's on your belt, that doesn't happen. Then you can actually put small knives in there, okay, and it will sit in there and be nice and safe and closed, and it doesn't have a huge profile on your belt. Okay, but again, if you are gonna carry something like this, check the video on check out the video on these edge clips. They are fantastic. They're from the sharp edge. Okay, so yeah, that's just in my pocket like that. But anyway, so now this belt pouch. Why do I like this thing? Okay, this thing I normally just clip to my loop in my pants, the belt loop. Okay, and then this thing dangles there on me. So I don't actually use it as a belt pouch, but see how fat this thing stands out. Now, this is my favorite Leatherman, the Leatherman Sidekick, the one with the sole. Anyway, I did a review on it a few years ago, so go check that out if you want to. Anyway, even this size Leatherman, not the full big ones, like the huge ones, not those ones, but this thing, even this thing fits in here quite comfortably. And then look at that. So if you're not into these styles of things, because I don't know many people that prefer nylon over leather, but then you can do it like that. Okay, so Rogue belt pouches. These things are fantastic. And for 65 rand one, that is a super bargain. Okay, I think this is the video for this. And then just again, if you haven't been to Pickled Steel's website yet, go to their website and go check out some of their posts, because there's going to be a limited edition sprint run, whatever, Stuff We Do Freya, which is going to be red and a dark stonewash, not like this, but a dark stonewash, and a flipper delete. High shame. I've been testing this poor knife almost to death. If you can check everywhere, because I was actually even throwing it at targets. It's actually quite good at a throwing knife. But the action on this thing is fantastic. Action still rock solid. This thing is a marvelous knife. You can even see some chips in the blade, because like I said, I was throwing it, so every now and again it landed on the paving. Lovely, lovely knife. Okay, so I cannot wait for that project to also happen. Let's braai. No, maybe not. Yes, I think we should braai. Let's braai. Okay, started the fire. Today we are doing smoked pork neck, some lamb chops, and potato with sour cream and butter. Delicious. Gotta love this knife. Okay, we have our little lamb chops on here, but that looks delicious. Little rib chops, fantastic. Because they are lamb chops, they immediately started a little fire. Now I want them crispy. I love these things, but I don't want them burnt. On the lamb chops, we will only put some 6-gun grill. I love this stuff. I think this is my favorite whatever. Okay, and then on the pork neck, they are Kessler chops, have been smoked and brined and whatnot, but we will also put some jimmies on those guys. Okay, first turn and the not so light dusting of 6-gun spice, but that was my fault. Okay, these guys are ready. Yes, look at that. Okay, so they are fine. I can take them off. Oh, look at this sizzling awesomeness. Okay, so I can take those off and then we can start putting the pork on the side. Okay, so we have 4 of these tender and tasty smoked pork neck steaks. Kesslers, so brined, smoked, all kinds of magicalness. Oh, they do look delicious. But these ones I want to take a little bit slower, so they're going to be on the side of the fire. Not sure if I'm going to put spice on them because they should already be quite salty, but definitely jimmies. Okay, our delicious pork necks look pretty close to done, so some jimmies and then I can take them off. I'll show you once I put the jimmies on because this one-handed thing doesn't really work. Okay, so jimmies, I rub with the little orange thing. I love these, what's this, silicone brushes. These things are fantastic. Okay, side 1 done. Now I'm not going to show you the rest. Yes, actually I think I'm going to call it here.